Hello, my little dinosaurs. Today is hat day, and it's also writing day because it's a Friday. So for today's writing lesson, we're gonna go over certain tips and certain skills that you can use in your head when you're feeling like you're just bored writing, right? You're just kind of feeling bored writing. So actually made a couple of posters like I do, with some tips and some skills that you guys can use when you're feeling a little bored writing, right? So the first poster that I made is called Don't Quit. Don't quit. The first tip that you can do when you are writing, and I love this tip, this might be my favorite tip of them all. It says, keep your pencil in your hands. Here's a little picture of a pencil. Keep the pencil always in your hand, even when you're thinking, when you're like, oh, I don't know I'm not really sure what to write. You just keep the pencil in your hand. When you keep the pencil in your hand, it kind of triggers your brain about writing, and it keeps your brain thinking about writing. Keep your pencil in your hands. The second tip that I have, and this is about kind of like race cars. Listen to this. Keep your foot on the gas pedal. And here's a picture of a racing flag. What that means is don't slow down when you're writing, right? Don't write a couple of words and be like, oh, I give up. I'm bored with this. Like you throw down your pencil and you're like, Mom, I don't know what to write. I don't know what to write. I'm bored with this, right? When you were in class, you would write for 45 minutes straight every day. Every day when you were in class, you would write for 45 minutes straight. That's almost an hour. And none of you complained about being bored, right? So you can do it. You can absolutely write and not give up and hit the brakes, right? Hitting the brakes means you're stopping, right? Keep your foot on the gas pedal. And then the last one, it says keep writing. Be brave. And here's a picture of a Supergirl and a Superboy, right? That's you. That's you. Keep writing. Be brave. Sometimes when we're writing, and now that you guys are writing like bigger stories, right? You're thinking of bigger words. Sometimes when we want to write down a word, we don't know how to spell it, right? And we get nervous. And we go, Mom, how do you spell this? And when you do that, you hit the brakes. You don't hit the gas. You hit the brakes when you ask mom or dad or sister or brother to spell a word for you. When you ask somebody to spell a word from you, that means you're hitting the brakes. No, we got to keep our gas going. We got to hit the gas pedal. Now, this is what you can do. When you run into a word and you don't know how to spell it, little trick, another little tricky poster I got here. I taught you from the very beginning of the school year is saying the word like a turtle. Remember that? Where we'd say it really slow like a little turtle. We'd say like cheese, right? Or we'd write about library and we'd stretch it out and say it like a turtle, right? You guys already know how to do that. I'm going to teach you this new skill about when you are writing a word and you don't know how to spell it. Don't hit the brake pedal and ask your mom or your dad how to spell it, right? What you need to do is you need to figure out all the sounds in that word, and this is the new trick. This is the new trick. Get ready for this. How many letters? So the first thing that you do is you say it like a turtle, like I taught you. Like here's this cute little guy, and he's just saying a word, right? This is just a scribble. I just made up any kind of word, right? Then number two, this is where it gets good. This is where it gets good. Number two, you listen to that word. What you need to do is you need to figure out, is that a long word or a short word, right? When you're saying the word out loud, is it a long word or a short word, right? If we say the word dog, is that a long word or a short word? Dog. That's a short word. Dog, right? So what we do is we write it and we just do our best. Dog. We write it and then we move on. Write it and move on. And we just keep on going. Write it, move on. Now, what if we want to get fancy? What if we want to get fancy and we don't just want to write dog? What if we want to write the kind of dog it is? Like a golden retriever. Listen to that. Listen to the word retriever. Retriever. That to me sounds like a long word. So a long word is going to have a lot more letters in it. Dog only had 1, 2, 3. Retriever. That sounds like it's going to have a lot more words. So what you do is you write it and you move on. Just try your best. Ooh, we got to blend. TR, we got to blend. Retriever. Now, I'm telling you this right now. I did not spell this word correctly. I am missing some letters, but it's okay. I'm just going to move on. I'm going to keep on writing it. Because if I sit here and I'm like, oh, that's not how to spell it. That's not how to spell it. Oh, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That means I'm hitting the brake pedal. You have to be on the gas pedal the whole time, right? And when you're on the gas pedal the whole time, that means you finish your writing even faster. If you sit here and you're like, oh, I don't want to, oh, I'm bored, Mom, I don't want to write anymore, right? That means it's going to take even longer and longer and longer and longer. So what you need to be doing to not quit, right? Don't quit. Keep the pencil in your hand. Keep your foot on the gas pedal, right? Keep writing. Be brave. Okay, my little super writers, be brave, do your best, and I'll see you at our next Zoom class.